Hello everyone, welcome to this video. With the current coronavirus crisis having taken over the entire world, many of you may not be aware of many details, and the best way to solve such a crisis is education. Let me start with the basics. Now, what is an epidemic? Epidemic is defined as an outbreak of a disease that occurs over a wide geographic area and affects an exceptionally high part of the population. And also, an epidemic is an event when the disease is actually not slowly spreading, but it's actually actively spreading, and the rise in cases happen really fast. Few examples of epidemics are like the Zika virus outbreak, which happened or occurred in 2016 or 2017. Now, during an epidemic, organisms can spread the disease in many ways lots of ways that you will not even remember. But in each case, there must be a source for all the diseases. That is called a reservoir of infection. It can be humans, an infected food server, animals, bacteria carrying rat, or an inanimate object such as contaminated water. For human diseases, animal reservoirs can spread diseases such as mosquitoes, ticks, bats, as you must have heard of bats before, and many other. Drinking contaminated water is another way to transmit the disease, and even humans can transmit the disease through airborne transmission or direct contact, which means touching. Now, vectors, usually insects, are animals that carry pathogens from one host to another. They can spread an epidemic by mechanical or biological transmission. Now, you must have heard of the term pandemic before. So, what is a pandemic? A pandemic is used to describe a disease that is spread across many countries and affects a large number of population. But the WHO, the WHO, and other organizations do not specify how many countries or how many people need to be affected in order for something to be declared a pandemic. Now, as I mentioned before, the term vector, many of you may not know what is a vector. So I will tell you what is a vector. Vector is something that is disease used as its very own transport. For example, fleas, mosquitoes, flies, and even humans can be vectors. The vector, in other words, is the thing that is used to transmit the disease. 4. Is there a simpler way to explain? There is a simpler way to explain. Look here. Welcome to my model. This is my model. This is the earth. There are many countries in it, and these are the regions. This is one region. This is another region. This whole part is one region. This is another region. This is another region, and this is the final region. Now, as you can see here, if you did not notice, this region is aligned with each other, which means that if one of them is affected, all of them will eventually get affected. Yes. So now I will explain to you what is an epidemic. Now, if you did not notice, this particular region is aligned. And now, what will happen if the virus attacks? Let's see what happens. As you can see, only this part was affected by the disease. However, these two did not get affected, probably because they had higher immunity or because they never even came in contact with the vectors. And even this population did not get affected as it didn't come in contact with the vector, let alone higher immunity. It just didn't touch, this part just didn't. And now, since only this region got affected, it is an epidemic. Now, as you saw last time, I explained to you what is an epidemic. This time, I'm going to explain to you what is a pandemic. So, the last time when I showed you something, a large part of one region had been affected, but only the part of one region was affected, and the other regions of the world were all safe and had not been affected. That was an epidemic. So now what is a pandemic? So now there's a slight change in this place. So now over here, this part is aligned with the rest of the world, except that this region and this region may survive because they are keeping the distance with the other regions. Now let's see what happens in case of a virus attack. Now, as you can see, a very large part of the world has been affected. Some had even died, but some were left and they were not at all affected, such as this population, and this population. Maybe they have survived because they were exercising precautionary measures, or they had better immunity, or they did not come in contact with the vectors. And that is called a pandemic. So through this model, I hope you've been able to understand what is an epidemic and a pandemic. Thank you.